Have you ever wondered what it's like to climb the world's highest mountain? Welcome to the first chapter of our incredible journey. We're here at the base camp, standing in the shadow of the world's highest peak. The air is thin, the wind is cold, but the spirit is high. It's an awe-inspiring sight, this towering giant that reaches into the heavens, a challenge that has beckoned to the bravest of souls throughout history. Before we start our ascent, let's talk about the preparation that goes into an expedition like this. It's not just about packing your bags and hitting the road. It's an arduous process that requires meticulous planning and a lot of grit. First, we'll need to assemble our gear. Specialized climbing equipment is a must, from sturdy boots and crampons to harnesses, ropes, and ice axes. We'll also need thermal clothing to combat the freezing temperatures, and plenty of high-energy food and drink to keep us going. But it's not just the physical prep that counts. Mountaineering is as much a mental game as it is physical. One has to be mentally prepared to face the harsh weather, the thinning oxygen levels, and the constant threat of avalanches. It's about pushing past the fear, the fatigue, and the uncertainty. You'll need to train your body and your mind for months, sometimes even years, before you're ready to take on a challenge like this. It's a test of endurance, a battle against the elements, and a journey into the unknown. We're standing here at the base camp, feeling a mix of anticipation, fear, and excitement. We're about to embark on an adventure that many dream of, but few dare to take. As we stand at the base, looking up at this towering giant, the excitement is palpable. There's a long way to go, but every journey begins with a single step. Imagine the first step, the crisp mountain air filling your lungs, the crunch of snow under your boots. As we commence this monumental journey, the world as we know it starts to fade away, replaced by an expanse of white and the imposing silhouette of the mountain. The initial phase of the climb is no less than an adventure in itself. It's a dance of physical effort and mental fortitude, a delicate ballet between man and nature. The path is treacherous, the slopes steep and the air thin. Yet every step forward is an affirmation of the human spirit, an ode to our resilience. As we ascend, the snow-capped peaks paint a stunning panorama against the cerulean sky. It's a spectacle that leaves one breathless, and not just from the altitude. The world from up here seems untouched, pristine, as if time itself has paused to marvel at the majesty of these towering giants. But this journey is not just about the breathtaking views. It's a trial of endurance, a test of one's mettle. The mountain is a harsh taskmaster, challenging us at every step. The biting cold, the relentless winds, the treacherous crevasses, they are all hurdles to overcome. Yet these challenges only serve to fuel our determination, to stoke the flames of our resolve. In this endeavor, teamwork becomes our lifeblood. Each climber, from the seasoned veteran to the greenhorn rookie, plays a vital role. Every action, every decision is a testament to the power of unity. It's a symphony of cooperation, where each individual is a note contributing to the harmonious melody of success. Perseverance is not just a virtue here, it's a necessity. The climb is grueling, the conditions unforgiving, yet we press on, driven by the singular goal etched in our hearts, the summit. Each breath, each step is a vow to continue, to persist. With each step, the summit comes a little closer. It's a test of endurance, but each breath takes us higher. The climb is just the beginning, but oh, what a beginning it is. As we ascend, the air becomes thinner, the terrain tougher, but the spirit remains undaunted. We find ourselves midway to the summit, where the real test of endurance begins. Here, the world's highest mountain throws at us a unique set of challenges. The air is thin, each breath becomes a conscious effort, and the body works overtime to compensate for the lack of oxygen. This is where we meet the invisible foe, altitude sickness, a constant companion on this journey, lurking in the shadows, ready to strike when least expected. But it's not just the physical toll that we grapple with. The mental fortitude required to scale such heights is equally, if not more, demanding. Doubts creep in, the mind tries to trick you into believing you've reached your limit. But it's in these moments, when you're teetering on the brink of surrender, that the power of the human spirit truly shines. Surrounded by the sheer majesty of this mountain, we're reminded of how small and insignificant we are in the grand scheme of things. Yet, it's this very humbling thought that spurs us on. Each step forward is a testament to our resilience, our determination, our unwavering resolve to conquer not just the mountain, but ourselves. And then there's the view, breathtaking, awe-inspiring, a sight to behold. It's like looking at a painting, only better because it's real. The snow-capped peaks glistening in the sunlight, the clouds rolling in like a gentle tide, the silence. It's a symphony of sights and sounds that leaves one spellbound. It's as if we're not just on top of a mountain, but on top of the world, with an unrivaled panoramic view of Earth's splendor. As we pause to take it all in, we realize how far we've come. We're halfway there, and while the summit still seems distant, we've come too far to turn back now. This is it, the final push, where every step feels like a victory. As we inch closer to the peak, the air grows thinner, the winds stronger, and the temperatures colder. Yet there's an exhilaration that courses through our veins, a wild excitement that propels us forward. The last phase of the climb is a test of endurance and willpower. The terrain is treacherous, littered with jagged rocks and slippery ice, but we're determined to conquer it. Our bodies are weary, our muscles ache with exhaustion, but the sight of the summit, so tantalizingly close, gives us the strength to persevere. The anticipation builds with every passing minute. We're on the cusp of something monumental, something that will leave an indelible mark on our lives. The journey has been fraught with challenges, but as we draw closer to the summit, all the hardships we've endured seem to fade away. The final push is a dance with danger, a wrestle with the elements. The winds whip around us, chilling us to the bone, but we push on, driven by the promise of the summit. We navigate crevasses, scale vertical ice walls, and traverse narrow ridges, our hearts pounding in our chests. There's a certain rawness to this experience, a primal connection with nature that's impossible to articulate. It's the culmination of weeks of hard work, of relentless determination, of countless sacrifices. The emotions that surge within us are as vast and as varied as the landscape that surrounds us. There's exhaustion, yes, but it's dwarfed by the thrill of adventure, the joy of accomplishment, the pride of standing on the brink of a dream realized. As we make our way towards the summit, there's a palpable sense of unity, of camaraderie. We're in this together, bound by a shared goal, a shared struggle. The mountain has tested us, pushed us to our limits, but we've responded with resilience, with tenacity. With the summit in sight, there's a sense of achievement, of triumph over adversity. It's a feeling like no other. Every step we take, every breath we draw, is a testament to the human spirit, to our capacity to dream, to strive, to conquer. And as we stand on the threshold of the summit, we know that we've not just climbed a mountain, we've scaled the very heights of our potential. And then, there it is, the summit, the top of the world. The sensation of standing at the pinnacle with the earth sprawled beneath you and the sky above is one that transcends the mundane. It's like existing in a realm meant for the gods, where the air is thin and crisp, and the panoramic views are breathtakingly surreal. Every speck of the landscape below, peppered with hues of greens, blues, and whites, seems to be part of a grand tapestry woven by nature herself. Reaching the summit isn't just an act of physical endurance, it's a monumental testament to the human spirit. It's a journey that strips you bare, revealing your strengths, your weaknesses, your fears, and your hopes. It's a journey that challenges your resolve, pushing you to go beyond what you thought were your limits. And when you finally stand at the summit, you understand that every step, every struggle, every breath was worth it. The sense of accomplishment is overwhelming. It's a moment of glory, a moment of triumph over self, over nature, over everything that tried to hold you back. It's a moment that etches itself into your memory, a moment that stays with you long after you've descended the mountain and returned to the routine of everyday life. Yet amid the exhilaration, there is a sense of responsibility. The summit is not a trophy to be claimed, but a privilege to be respected. Climbers spend a brief time at the summit, Not because it's inhospitable or because the journey back is daunting, but because they understand the importance of leaving no trace. They understand that the mountain is a living entity, deserving of respect and care. And so, they tread lightly, leave nothing behind but footprints, and take nothing but memories. Standing on the summit, one can't help but feel a profound sense of awe and respect for this majestic mountain. It's a journey that tests your limits, but the rewards are beyond compare.